it's cold. Hey guys, what's poppin'? You already know who it is. What's on the back of it again with another video. And I know it's been a minute, been a couple of weeks, but I am back. Ignore any noise in the background. As you guys may or may not know, today, May 24th, is our Eritrean Independence Day. So happy birthday. We are 31 years old, 31 years going strong. Let me know comments what you love about Eritrea, what you are willing to learn about Eritrea, and I might be answering some of those questions today in this video because I do have a few questions that I took note of from my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's e.ldana. I think it's 1A, and it's always going to be in the description box down below, so make sure you guys go ahead and follow me there. But I got a few questions and I am going to answer those for you guys. There are a total of 8 questions. So thank you for those who participated in this questionnaire. I am ready to answer these. I read some of them. I already have answers for them. So yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. We are at 201 subscribers. The goal is 500 as soon as possible, so I know we can make it. I love you guys for all the support. And if you guys did not know, I do have a business. It's WOM4M, which stands for Working on Me for Me. I started the business a few months ago. I restarted it basically, and I sell lip glosses, lip oils, lash and eyebrow serum, mustache and beard oil, 3 different flavors in lip glosses, and I'm hoping to add some stuff soon. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite product is if you have purchased from me. If you haven't purchased from me, and you want to purchase from me, the link to the website is down below. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the business. It is a self-love, self-care business, and yeah, I'm doing a lot of talking, so we're about to do some more, but now to the actual part of this video. Okay, so the first question is something your culture does that you and your family don't do. I didn't think about these, so it might take me a minute to think about the answer. Sure, I'm gonna take a minute. Something your culture does that you family don't. I don't really think there is one because we celebrate all the traditional holidays. We travel a lot to Eritrea. We've went 3 times in the past few years. We dress traditionally. I would say the only thing is that we don't speak fluent Tigrinya, which is one of the languages. I don't know Tigrinya fluently, and I think that's one thing because I feel like, especially a lot of the diaspora, which is people from a country living in another country, if that makes sense. But being an Eritrean diaspora, there are a lot of us that do speak a lot of us that do speak Tigrinya fluently, and there's also a portion of us that don't speak it fluently or don't know the language at all or could understand more than we can speak. And I am the percentage that can understand a lot more than speak, but when I do speak, it's kind of broken Tigrinya, but I can kind of sort of get by. But yeah, I would say that. Second question, what age were you when you learned everything you know about your culture? I'm gonna say this now. I don't know everything. There's a whole lot that I don't know about my culture, about where I'm from, about my parents upbringing, and that's not really about the culture, but there's a lot that I still don't know, and there's a lot that I'm still learning. But I would say it would be when I first visited Eritrea, and that was in 2012. So I went 2012, 2016, and 2018. And I would say I would have learned more 2016, 2018 because that's when I was older. I think I was 9 or 10, 2012. I'm not getting my math right, but so yeah, I would say 2016 or 2018. No, I would say 2016 I learned more because 2012 was just shock because I was there for the first time, and then 2018 was more I was just going for fun. And then 2016, I was just like grasping more, learning more, educating myself more. So I would say 2016. Third question is, what's the most exciting meal you would like to eat? I was excited for this question because one thing about Eritreans, we gonna eat. We eat. So what we have is injera. That's kind of like it's made out of af. I'm gonna like try to like look up pictures of the things that I'm saying and putting it somewhere here. But it's af, and it's not just stuff. Stuff is like a flour, so it's made out of like a wheat flour. So that's kind of like the breading, and it's like a big circle. We usually eat as like traditional wise. Like the tradition is like to eat in a big like circle plate and like eat as a family. Because one thing that's very important to our culture is community and like being with your family. So we like one of the traditions is like to eat injera on a plate, and we have like the different toppings, foods on the injera. But we have things called lavish Jewelss, which is like vegetables like potatoes, green beans, carrots. We have dorho, which is chicken and like spice. It's called tzepi, but it's like dorho. I don't know how to explain it. Say I love tips. Okay, so tips is made with lamb meat. This chunks of meat. Oh my gosh, and it's just like the way it's sauteed and cooked. It is. So I love tips. Breakfast wise, we have gat, we have fit. Also a debate of what is better. So for anyone watching, what do you like better, fit or gat? And what is also your favorite meal to eat? Because I don't know, I could eat everything. I love all our food, like especially the way my mom makes it. Like she puts her back into it, like her soul. Like oh my god, bless her hands. Like I want to learn how to cook like her, because she got it from my grandma, and my grandma her food was a masterpiece. Fourth question, what's something different you guys do on holidays that Americans don't do? So I actually think we do a lot of things similar, especially because we're Eritreans living in America. So a lot of like our traditions is like, although it's coming from Eritrea, it's also like Americanized in a way. Okay, next question is an unpopular opinion you have about your culture. I couldn't think of an answer for this, but I was talking to one of my Eritrean friends, sisters basically, like we grew up together, and our parties, usually whenever we have like a celebration, whether it's Independence Day, whether it's Christmas, whether it's just like someone's graduation, it's always at night. So it starts at like 8, but people don't get out till like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m. That depending on if you're in a house or if you're at a club, like a clubhouse type of situation. Because we have like an American clubhouse that we host our parties in, where I'm like here, but we have like a time that we have to like get out. But if it's at somebody's house, best believe you're not leaving until like 5 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. Yeah, and I think we need to stop that. Especially for me, as I'm getting older, I'm getting more tired, and I am not trying to stay at a party that late, that early. Because why are we finishing a party when people are just waking up for the day and we're just finishing our day? Come on now. Oh my god, my ear hurts so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, like why do we need to, why are we normalizing this? This is not normal. We're not okay. The next question is, will you continue to practice your culture when you're older? Of course, especially with me being a first generation American. It's hard enough to kind of not only learn the language, but also grasp enough information and enough of the culture so that the next generation can do the same, because I don't know my language fluently. Does it suck? Yes, but I do plan on learning more and more as time goes by and as time is ticking, because it's very important to me to keep the culture alive. And it's going to be harder for the next generation to learn if I'm not learning enough information to share with them. So it's really important for me to grasp onto that. And because this, like my generation, the first like generation Eritreans, it's our job to keep the Eritrean name alive and to pass it down to the next generations and to our kids and their kids and so on and so forth. Especially because Eritrea is not a known country. I think it's very important for us to do as much as possible and do as much as we can to keep the name alive, to share the message of Eritrea, to spread information, spread the culture as much as possible to our non-Eritrean friends, to our Eritrean friends, to the people that are Eritrean but don't know as much about the culture. And for those that know a little bit but not a lot, to keep learning the culture and what our people stand for and what we do and our culture and our religion and all of that, because it's so important to, like, culture is very important. And I'm pretty sure like a lot of people can attest to that. So not only knowing your culture, but being able to teach other people your culture and pass it down generation to generation is very important as well. The next question is, what are important dates in your culture? And the first one that I mean, these aren't like from like top, like the most important to least important, but one of the dates is Martyrs' Day, and that's June 20th, and that's the day that we remember those who died for our country, because there is no Independence Day. Like today, there is no Independence Day without our martyrs and how it started. Like, we're here today because of how it started. So it's all to them. My uncle is a martyr. He passed away. My other uncle is a martyr. And there was a lot of losses, but there was also a lot of wins with that, a lot of gains to those losses. So although I lost an uncle, I can still, like, without my uncle and the work that our martyrs did, I would not be standing here as an Eritrean American representing my country and representing Eritrea. So it's to them that I owe this to, and I owe this pride to. The second day is Independence Day, which is today, May 24th, 1991. We are 31 years old. 31 years old today. So happy birthday, my beautiful Eritrea. And it's called, we basically say, like, if we're saying Happy Independence Day, we say Ruhus Ba'al Natzanet. And like, I'll put it up here for you guys to kind of see like the pronunciation in English, but it's Ruhus Ba'al Natzanet. The next one is Easter. It's also an important date here in America for Christians, and we call it Ruhus Ba'al Fasiga. And then there's Christmas. So for us, we have like, I mean, at least me, I celebrate like America's Christmas, and I also celebrate Eritrea's Christmas, and we say Ruhus Ba'al Lidet. Ruhus Ba'al Lidet. And then the next one is the start of the war, the first day of our war, which was September 1st. Last question is, what is a cultural value? This is a very good question. Like, I was over here like, what? I don't even know. I don't know. But it was a very good question, and it is, what is a cultural value that you were hesitant to accept but now has become a total part of you? And I was over here like, I don't know. I have no idea. But two of them would be, they kind of go hand in hand, which is like my identity. And I think it's because and being prideful of my identity, because especially growing up in America, and like going back home and seeing like family that were born and raised there, that live there, friends that I made over there, you kind of like on a, if you're like put on like a not a pedestal, I don't know how to explain it, but like you're kind of seen as like less than when it comes to representing your country and like being like Eritrean, because it's like, oh, you're born in America, you're American, you're not Eritrean, why are you calling yourself that? And I kind of think like it's very common for people to say that we aren't Eritrean, or we shouldn't be calling ourselves Eritrean because we don't know the struggles of being an Eritrean, or we don't know like what had to occur for people to call themselves Eritrean. So and I disagree with that, because although I am living in America and having like the luxury of living in America, I still know the struggles that happen because I visited. Obviously I don't see everything, but my time being in Eritrea for it wasn't 6 months altogether, but like 6 months in total that I've been in Eritrea, like I've seen the struggles, I've lived the struggles. There are things that I wasn't used to that I had to do over there that I don't do over here. So I know part of the struggles. I had to walk to the store. I had to walk as transportation. I had to obviously have taxis and cars and stuff like that, but there were times where like we had to walk, or and I think that like that's not common here. There's like different things that we had to do over there that's not common here, and like I did that, and I did have the luxury of getting things that most people can't get over there, that we got over there. We got to have over there. So I think I know I am just as Eritrean as someone who grew up in Eritrea. Just because I wasn't born there doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm still Eritrea till the day I die. I'm 100% Eritrea. My veins is 100% Eritrean. I'm just born in America. So yeah. And then also being prideful. I think especially like similar to like identity. I wouldn't say I necessarily had an identity crisis, but I just knew. Oh my gosh, my hair, y'all. I tried to do this. It's like a traditional like scarf, and I tried to wrap my hair up, but it's not doing it for me. And I also have this shirt. I forgot where it's from. There's like holes in it, but it says "Got Boon," like got milk, and it has like a picture of like a like coffee ceremony. But what's that saying? I went to a predominantly white middle school, or predominantly Black, like African American middle school, and then I went to predominantly white high school. So culture, there was some, but not much. So I always was hesitant to like talk about, oh, I'm like Eritrean. There's just like a lot. So I just felt like I couldn't be prideful of where I'm from, or just like show as much love and pride about being Eritrean and about my culture and speaking on it, or showing up. I would, in high school, like my last, like junior year and senior year, my sisters and I would always like, May 24th would lie on like a school day. So we would always go to school with like an Eritrean jersey, or like bring our flags and take pictures after school, because we wanted to show our pride and where we're from. And then people would see us and be like, what flag is that? And I'm like, you already know Eritrea's flag. This is Eritrea's flag. That's where I'm from. I'm Eritrean. And I feel like as I got older, and like to this day, like I am very prideful. I don't, shy away from like talking about it, because that is where I'm from, and I shouldn't be afraid, especially like including with like being a Christian. Like I am very vocal on being a Christian, and I'm also very vocal about my culture, because that's what makes me Eldana. That's what makes me the person that I am. That's what built me as the person that I am today. The rest is my parents, but like but yeah, that's being prideful. And yeah, I feel like it wasn't something that I was hesitant to accept, but I was more hesitant to like speak on or talk about. And I feel like if I were to say like I was hesitant to accept, it was only because of how like other people made me feel when I did say that I was Eritrean, or whenever I did try to show my pride. So it's always been a total part of me. It's always been a part of me, a part of who I am, a part of my identity. It's just that I've had like bumps in the road, I guess, of showing my love or like talking more about it. But best believe now Oh, you're from Eritrea? Yeah, I'm from Eritrea. Where's that from? Oh, you know Tiffany Haddish? Yeah, that's where I'm from. So, yeah, those are all the questions. Just wanted to spread information. I just wanted to show you guys and educate you guys on where I'm from, give you a little like background of who I am, where I'm from. This was very fun to make. I am very proud of calling myself Eritrean. This day is such an important day for me. May 24th will always have a place in my heart. I am very, very proud to call myself Eritrean, and I'll say that over and over and over and over again. And so you guys are sick of me. I just wanted to, oh my gosh, this is so good. If you guys go to Dunkin', try the mango pineapple refresher with iced tea. So good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy filming it. I hope, obviously there's a lot more questions to this, so if you guys do have questions on where I'm from or how it was like growing up, I could do a part 2 on this, so just let me know any of the questions down below. And I will be doing like questionnaires on my Instagram, so make sure to go ahead and follow me there. And I did enjoy answering these questions, especially because it reminds me of why I celebrate today, and it reminds me of like who I am and how I was raised and where I come from. So I really did appreciate filming this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy Independence Day to all my Eritreans out there, all my fellow Eritreans and my family, my community, all my loved ones, because today is the day to celebrate, and we're going to be celebrating all week, best believe. So if you guys hear any alilils or hearing people dancing 24/7, 25/8, best believe those are my people, my Eritreans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video or a vlog. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys so much. And on this mental health awareness month, make sure to on this mental health awareness month, make sure to check on your friends, check on your loved ones, check on yourself, take yourself on a date, have some like a self-care day, and just focus on you. Although it is mental health awareness month and this month is dedicated to focusing on your mental health, I do believe that every day is mental health awareness day, and we should be taking care of ourselves. So yeah, so I hope you guys are doing that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.